The story of Hachiko's last goodbye. In a quiet town in Japan, a bond was formed, one so strong it would stand the test of time. A young Akita named Hachiko found his home with Professor Ueno, a kind-hearted man who saw not just a pet, but a lifelong friend. Each morning, Hachiko would watch as the professor sipped his tea, his warm brown eyes filled with devotion. This was not just a home, it was a promise, one unspoken but deeply understood. Every morning as the professor left for work, Hachiko followed him to Shibuya Station, never failing to see him off. As the train doors closed and the engine roared to life, Hachiko stood watching, his tail wagging, knowing he would return. And every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Hachiko would be there, waiting, his heart filled with trust and love. But one evening, the professor never came. The train arrived, passengers spilled onto the platform, but the one person Hachiko longed for was not among them. Still, he waited, his ears perked, his eyes scanning every face. Night fell, yet Hachiko remained, his heart whispering the only truth he knew: the professor would return. Seasons changed, yet Hachiko's heart remained the same. Through the golden leaves of autumn, the icy winds of winter, and the cherry blossoms of spring, he continued his vigil. Strangers began to notice, some offering food, others a kind pat on the head. But Hachiko only longed for one thing: the return of his beloved friend. Years passed, yet Hachiko never stopped waiting. And one fateful evening, as snow gently covered the ground, his tired body finally rested. But in that moment, as the world around him faded, he could see it, the warm, familiar figure of the professor, standing at the station door, smiling. And as his eyes closed for the last time, Hachiko knew his wait was finally over. If you like the story, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be updated.